everyone, it's Sam here. Welcome back to the Pinnacle League Season 3. Here for round 5 today in Spain, Catalonia circuit, and here I am on my best qualifying lap. Yeah, coming here off the back of very disappointing China race and quite a mediocre Bahrain, which I kind of expected in both of them, but yeah, I certainly needed to bounce back here today in Spain, and I felt quite confident because that's basically what I managed to do last season when yeah, I had like quite a slow start to the season, and then sort of Spain was the race that really kick-started my season really. I had a podium there, and then I had podiums in Monaco, then wins in Canada, Silverstone, like Hungary and all that, and then so yeah, I was certainly like quite optimistic that I could get a decent result here. But yes, a little interesting start. The first ever win I had in any league race was actually here a couple of years ago in F1 2011 race. Yeah, just a bit of random trivia there. But yeah, you can see on my lap here, of course no Ferraris taking part in this one. They were here but didn't qualify because of course they were banned. So yeah, I'm crossing the line now. I was only 6th, but I improved to 3rd. Kolmacek takes pole position, once again showing his very good qualifying pace. DLT once again near the front, as you'd expect him, I guess. And yeah, 3rd place for us, not bad. My teammate's 250th league race apparently. I'm not sure how he managed to count all that, but yeah, he was certainly looking for a good result there in 7th. But yeah, we are on the grid then, just waiting for the start. And yeah, I think I actually qualified 3rd here last season, so yeah, I was certainly looking to try and repeat a decent result again. The lights going out, and again, alright start here. The front two both make very good getaways, and I've got a Hickey and Rebound looking at me already. We head into turn 1 by using a lot of my curves and gaining on the leaders. And in turn 1, Hickey goes around my outside, there's a bit of wheel banging, then Kolmacek spins on the curve that almost causes carnage. I actually get onto the gravel and lose a bit of time to both Hickey and Brandon there, but I'm not sure if it caused anything further back, but yeah, almost affected me a little bit there, but yeah, only lost like 1 place there. Brandon though, a very good start of him from 7th on the grid, and yeah, 3-4 for Lotus at the moment, so yeah, certainly not been a bad start for us, and looking to keep it going. I don't know what going into this, I didn't really know what to do in terms of pit strategy. I was thinking of going with my 2-stop as usual, which I normally do here, just because I used to struggle with tyre wear quite a lot, and I found that the best way was just to drive quickly, and if I had to do 2 stops, I did 2 stops. But the thing was, in both the races I did that, like in Formula Xbox and Pinnacle last season, I was quite a way off the win, so while I got like podium results, it didn't really pay off in terms of like going for the win. So I certainly want to try and do a 1 stop here today if need be. I've been doing a lot of 50% races as well lately, so that's really been helping me like practice with driving on 1 tyres. But you can see here I was already dropping away from the front 3, and I got a Rebound lining me up here. Well, he's already just driving past me here, going towards turn 1. So I knew at this point that I might as well just try and drive a bit consistently and go for a 1 stop, because I wasn't going to win anything on pace here. But yeah, you're going to see that this first stint not much happens to me as we skip to lap 5, and you're going to see up ahead that yeah, the 2 stoppers were starting to come at this point, which I normally would do at this stage. You can see as Hickey actually came in, but yeah, I wanted to just stay out really and yeah, go for a 1 stop in this one, see if it worked any better than the 2. Yeah, on the next lap, Brandon pits. I think he did a 1 stop. Honestly, I can't remember now, but his tyres were worn off, and I was always going to go to 7th, so yeah, he went in there. But I got Callum, who actually started at the back, and he's lining me up now. He's caught up quite a bit. Psycho is somewhere back there as well. Callum's drawn me into turn 1, and yeah, you could see them were having a big slide coming out of turn 2. But yeah, at the end of the lap, I really needed to pit. I was all over the place. I think Psycho behind me is starting on the prime tyres, so he had a bit more grip than me at this stage. But yeah, he never had a chance to pass me on the track because I dived into the pits just before. And yeah, going on for my one and only pit stop at this stage, of course. So yeah, I wasn't really too worried about what position I came out in this stage, because I knew that towards the end, like, I'd gain places through people pitting for a second time, and you know, gaining places from it from those who started on the primes as well. Sorry if I sound like really like tired or ill or something. It's probably because I've been awake since like 3:30 this morning. But yeah, go back to this. Exit the pits in like 10th place. But yeah, as I said, wasn't too worried at this stage. But as you can see, a couple laps later, I've already back up to 6th because of those pitting. But Psycho, he is on the option tyres now, and he's just gonna have so much more traction than me on fresh options, and yeah, he's through up into 6th place at this stage. But still a long way to go in this, of course. And yeah, you're going to see later on in the race how much it really closes up. But there's a bit of an incident on the next lap with him, and I don't know why he backed off there, because there was an incident with DLT who was ahead of me. So yeah, I'm not sure why he let both me and Chitek through it, unless he did it accidentally or something. But yeah, I gained back the place there, and then on the next lap again, he's caught me back up again, and he's going for the move once again, and I managed to hold him off just about going through there, but he's still right on me. And of course, I didn't want to like give this place up too like easily, because of course, I mean, he was going into this like a championship leader, and this was a track where I really wanted to take some points off him, like especially with him starting at the back. I felt it was a really good opportunity. So it was quite frustrating to see him like quicker than me and catching me, but of course I knew that with option tyres he would struggle near the end. But yeah, heading to turn 1, I'm still just about holding on to position here. You can see it's still quite a battle up ahead between the McLaren and DLT there. You can see on the map actually how close it is. You can see the lead is only like on the next corner. But Psycho here is trying to go on the outside of me into turn 4, but it doesn't quite work. Then he manages to cut back underneath me, and he's up into yeah, 6th place. And yeah, but yeah, I think it's coming up now. He has a bit of a lag incident or something as we're heading through turn 7, I think this is, and yeah, he disappears, and he has like a lag spike or something, and that drops him back to like about 8th or 9th. So yeah, it's weird. He seems to have those a lot, and I don't know what it is, because he doesn't really lose connection much. Well, I don't think I've ever seen him lose connection actually, but he does seem to have those like quite often, and it has affected him on quite a few occasions. So it's quite an odd one, as I have a bit of a horrendous corner cut there. I don't even think I was concentrating at that point, but then DLT up ahead of me, it gets well out of shape, and I actually thought he was pitting, like taking a really like late line into the pits, but guess not. And yeah, heading into penultimate lap now, you're going to see just how close it is, like the top 10 really. But Hickey's in the lead at this stage, and then yeah, he disconnects, and that is just so unlucky for him. He's had no luck this season, and like he was in the lead. I mean, it wasn't a comfortable lead, but he could have held on to it, I guess, like with Brandon. He had a bit of a gap over Brandon, but yeah, it's so unfortunate. I mean, he just can't seem to be able to stay on any races this season. But what this does do though is put my teammate Brandon into the lead of the Grand Prix. And you can see here I'm right behind Alex and Arte for second, so it could be a Lotus 1-2 here if we can get past them. But as you can see here, this battle literally goes from 2nd to 9th. I mean, that's just how close we were with all the different strategies. But I get alongside Alex, and then James just appears from nowhere. We're heading into the tight left-hander, and I'm squeezed between the middle of them, and I run on. James is sliding about, Arte sliding about, there's DLT, there's a McLaren, there's a Ferrari, there's just cars everywhere. I'm down to 7th, and then I'm on the inside. Psycho's forcing me on the inside. I'm sitting on 4th again, and I have no idea what's going on. There's just cars everywhere behind me. The two Williams are dueling it out for 2nd place. Meanwhile, Brandon's just running off with the lead, and I've still got Psycho right behind me. This is just an insane battle. We go into the final lap of the race, still so close between 2nd and 9th, can you believe? Psycho makes a move there. I just didn't really have a defence there. Even though I had DRS, my straight line speed just didn't seem to be as good as the Ferraris there, and I knew that. Well, as you've just seen, in the space of about 2 corners I lost and then gained back 3 places, so I mean, it was just ridiculous how close it was, and it's still just because of like some people going with one stop and the others going with two, as Psycho just chucks it up the inside of DLT there. Could have been a much worse incident there, but unfortunately for me it wasn't. And yeah, still quite about second here. James still just about holding on to it. Meanwhile, Brandon is just like, he probably couldn't believe his luck at this stage, because his main rival for the win, Hickey, disconnected, and then everyone behind him just battling. We're heading into this tight left-hander for the final time, and DLT's got a position, but he's run wide. Everyone's sliding in front of me, and I'm getting at the inside of Psycho here, and I'm up into fourth. And I'm looking at the two Williams as well. It could still well be a Lotus 1-2 here, but Psycho's there again. The two Williams are still side by side, and heading into the final chicane and towards the final corner, the two Williams side by side. But who is going to have the second plate? Well, yeah, of course it was just going to end in tears, wasn't it?
Nice job.
I'm not even going to pretend I wasn't annoyed at that, because I really was. And I mean, to quote Alonso, all the time you have to leave a space, okay? But yeah, Brandon actually does keep the win. Psycho kept his penalties for that incident there, and I actually moved up to 6th at some point, so all was not lost, I guess. Still a win for Lotus, but I was so annoyed at that. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm over it now. Yeah, but even though I still sound quite annoyed at him, but I'm not the kind of person who's going to hold grudges for incidents. I mean, I don't get taken out very often, actually, to be fair. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, and I'll see you probably later or tomorrow for Monaco. So yep, goodbye.